Hi everyone, welcome to this class titled Short Go-To Flow. This class is designed if you wish to take a break from your busy day, whether you're at the office or at home, to allow yourself just to settle into your practice, move the body, feel the breath through the body, and allow yourself just to relax through your yoga practice. So let's start. Start a downward facing dog. Spread the hands wide, fingers facing forward, feet about hip distance apart, hands about shoulder width apart, lifting the hips up. Really pressing the thighs back. Ankles working towards the ground, lifting through your kneecaps. And then from here, lower the knees towards the ground, come to tabletop position. Then on inhale, let's tip the lower back. And then as you exhale, let's come back into child's. And then from here, let's come back into table. And then as you breathe out, downward facing dog. So let's just do this little vinyasa to start. Vinyasa means moving with awareness. So again, lowering the knees towards the ground, tipping the lower back. And then breathe out all the way down. Breathe in, come back into all fours. Breathe out, downward facing dog. In your own time, knees to the ground, heart to the spine. Breathe out, downward dog. Find a nice flow, that nice rhythm. Take your last round and back in downward facing dog. And from here, lift the right leg all the way up. And then from here, bend the right knee. Breathe here. And then as you breathe out, take the right foot in between the hands, the back knee towards the ground. And as you breathe in, hips come back as you lift. And as you breathe out, downward facing dog. Take the left leg up, bend the left knee. Breathe here. Breathe out, take the left foot forward, back knee to the ground. Breathe in, hips come back as you rise. Breathe out, hands down, stepping forward. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, rise all the way up. Breathe out, hands by the side. Couple half salutations. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, hands and knees lift halfway. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, rise all the way up. Breathe out, hands by the sides. Two more. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, rise all the way up. Breathe out, hands by the side. Breathe in, come to chair. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, back to chair. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, come to chair. Breathe out, all the way full. Breathe in, stretch your chest. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, rise all the way up. Breathe out, hands by the side. Let's do a few more salutations. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, step the right foot back, back knee lifted. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, plank. Breathe in, plank. Breathe out, knees down all the way to the floor. Breathe in, pull the fingers back, lift the chest. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Breathe in, downward facing dog. Breathe out, left knee bends, right foot forward. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, step forward. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, rise all the way up. Breathe out, hands by the side. Other side, breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, left foot back, left knee lifted. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, plank. Breathe in, plank. Breathe out, knees down all the way to the floor. Breathe in, cobra. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Breathe out, right knee bends, left foot forward. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, step forward. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, rise all the way up. Breathe out, hands by the side. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, stretch your chest. Breathe out, right foot back, back knee to the ground. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, plank. Breathe in, plank. Breathe out all the way to the floor. Breathe in, locust pose. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Breathe in, downward facing dog. Breathe out, left knee down, right foot forward. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, step forward. Breathe in, stretch your chest. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, hands by the side. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, left foot back, back knee down. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, plank. Breathe in, plank. Breathe out all the way to the floor. Breathe in, locust. Breathe out, downward dog. Breathe in, downward dog. Breathe out, lower the right knee to the ground, left foot forward. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, step forward. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, hands by the side. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, come to plank. Breathe in, plank. Breathe out, chaturanga or the floor. Breathe in, up dog or cobra. Breathe out, downward dog. So again, just take a moment here just to relax. Although downward dog may not be a relaxing pose for you, just find a nice sense of steadiness, pressing through the hands, allowing the head and the neck just to release. Take one more breath. Then from here, soften the knees. Breathe out, hop, step or jump forward. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, rise all the way up. Breathe out, hands by the side. Take a moment here. Then from here, step the left foot back, right knee forward, under warrior two. So alignment is heel to heel or heel to inner arch. Front knee top of the ankle, pelvis nice and level, back and the thigh feeling slightly engaged. Raise the hands up. And really feel your warrior. Really drawing the front sitting bone under, back and the thigh drawing in. Take a breath. And from here, pressing through the back foot, Back hip draws slightly back, and then from here leaning forward, raising the elbow on the knee or hand towards the ground. Other hand coming under, reaching forward. Slightly lifting to the back and the thigh. Take a breath. And from here, come back. Warrior two. Breathe here, warrior two. Breathe out, straighten the front leg, back and the thigh turns in. Reaching forward through that back leg. Back hip slightly drawing back as you reach forward, pressing the hand on the shin, other hand beside the waist, and then open the chest. Take a breath. From here, come back. Warrior two. Breathe in reverse as you come into warrior two, reverse. Breathe out, cycle down, downward facing dog. Breathe here, downward facing dog. Breathe out, left foot forward. Come to warrior two, other side. Change sides for the camera. Again, top of the knee tracking forward, pelvis nice and level, back and the thigh turning in. So that front sitting bone is drawing under, inner thigh compensating. The hips are nice and level. And we find that nice sense of spaciousness in your warrior two. And then from here, reaching forward, pressing through that back leg. As you come forward, resting the elbow on the inside, top of the knee or on the inside of the foot. Other hand coming under, opening through that back leg, reaching forward. And then from here, come back. Warrior two. Breathe here, warrior two. Breathe out, straighten that front leg, back and the thigh turning in, reaching forward. Resting the hand on the shin, backhand the back of the waist. Open the chest. Reaching forward. Reaching towards the ceiling. So bottom hand pressing down, lifting up. Open wide. And then come back on an exhalation. Warrior two. Breathe here, warrior two. And then on inhalation, bend the front knee, coming forward. And then cycle down, downward facing dog. Breathe here, come to plank. Breathe out all the way to the floor. Breathe in, cobra. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Take a moment here in downward dog. And then from here, soften your knees. Breathe out, hop, step or jump forward. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, rise all the way up. Breathe out, hands by the side. Left foot out, right foot parallel. Spread the legs wide. So you start to feel something on the inner thighs. Hands towards the side of the waist, feeling your hip bones. And then from here, inner thighs drawing in, buttocks coming back. Folding halfway. Again, coming forward, then coming back so the inner thighs press in as you press down to the heels. And then from here, take your left hand underneath the face, soften the right knee, straighten through that left leg, hands towards the side of the waist. And then from here, from the inside of that straight leg, just rotate, so the pelvis rotates, and then we open through the chest. Option to bring the hand up. And then from here, hands down, swapping sides. So the other knee bends, hand towards the side of the waist. And then from here, let's open the chest. Come back to center. And then from here, if this feels available, keeping the chest lengthened, so leading with the chest, lower back dips, allow the head and neck just to release, hands and the elbows and inside the knees. And then from here, on an inhale, let's lift the chest. And then as you breathe out, hands toward the side of the waist, heel toe your feet in. Take a moment here. And then from here, make your way towards the ground. Come to a seated staff pose position. Hands by the sides of the waist or somewhere towards the outside edge of the leg. So when you press down, that you lift up, the buttocks still connected, flexing the feet. Inner thighs drawing in, pressing down through the tailbone, lift through the chest. And then from here, release. Crossing the legs over. So that the shin is in line with the front of the mat. Feet underneath the tops of the bottom of the knees. Lifting up. Hinge at the hip, leading with the chest, fold. Coming back up. Change legs. Lifting up. Fold. And then coming back to center. Hands on the knees. Close the eyes. Soak it all in. Just allow that sense of presence to settle in your body. Noticing any tingling sensations coming up the time. So for those who need to go off back to your day, please feel free. If you wish to stay here a little bit longer or even take a shavasana, then by all means, please do that. Otherwise, bring the hands to prayer. Thumb into the breastbone, tuck the chin. Namaste. Thank you for your practice.